Let's go ahead and check in with 23ABC's meteorologist, Brandon. Good evening. Give us the forecast. I know it's going to be warm this weekend.
It's going to be warm this weekend, but the rest of this week is looking fantastic. The trend we've got in the short term is towards some nicer weather. We've actually already seen that. It hit 83 earlier in the day today. We're at 77 right now, just a couple hours later. So temperatures are already starting to fall. Part of the reason for that, west winds at 19 miles per hour. They are a little bit on the strong side right now. If we look into eastern Kern County, that's where we see the strongest winds, as is usually the case. 32 miles per hour, the gust at Mojave. Look at Tehachapi. They've got gusts through the day today, close to 50 miles per hour. So it has been a very windy day, but again, those winds helping to pull in a little bit of that cooler air. Do have a wind advisory still in effect. That's going to be in effect actually through about 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. That's for eastern Kern County, the mountains into the desert, with some wind gusts over 50 miles per hour. Possibly seeing those very strong gusts here on Futurecast. As we head through the evening, they are going to die down a little bit, but not by much. More significant reduction in the winds here in the valley, but I think they come back by tomorrow for us here in the valley. Maybe not as strong as 25 miles per hour, but definitely have a shot at some 20 mile per hour winds for tomorrow. And of course, still tracking those strong winds in eastern Kern County, the mountains and the desert. Air quality should get a little bit better for us tomorrow. Still in the moderate range, but barely in the moderate range. So not quite as hazy as it was today. In general, trending in the right direction there. The overall weather pattern very similar to what we saw today. A strong area of low pressure remains well to our north and east, but it's close enough that it's bringing some of that cooler influence to our temperatures, and our temperatures are definitely dropping for tomorrow. That is the best news that we've got in the forecast. 73 degrees your high temperature in Bakersfield tomorrow. Very, very comfortable. Actually cool enough that some of our overnight lows could be close to freezing for some of our mountain communities tonight. But for tomorrow, everybody cooling down. 57 the high in Tehachapi, only 69 degrees the high in California City. For tomorrow, extended forecast, we will warm up. 77 on Thursday, still fairly comfortable. Even 80 on Friday is not too bad for this time of year. We are having some warmer temperatures by the time we get to the weekend, especially the second half of the weekend. 89 degrees on Sunday, into the 90s by Monday. So we are warming up in the long term. Lake Isabella, you're looking at temperatures as cool as the mid 60s for tomorrow, but by the time we get to the weekend, 70s and 80s, and it looks like we're going to stay in the 80s into next week. At least no 90s for the Kern River Valley area. Looking at Tehachapi and Fraser Park, the temperatures cool tomorrow, getting a little bit more comfortable actually toward the end of the forecast, making the return back to some nice sunny 70s.